Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku. Welcome back to the channel, and this is another Black Clover Manga review. Chapter 241 just came out officially on Viz. That'll be linked in the description if you guys want to go read that. And the title of the chapter is Super Mid-Air Battle. Now we finally get the actual fight between Asta and the Black Bulls against Dante of the Dark Triad, who was revealed to have gravity magic last week. Now I'm going to give my review, a bit of a summary and then an analysis, and talk about what people are talking about, because there's some things that just need to be said, especially you Golden Dawn stans who don't understand that the Black Bulls are stronger. But anyways, it starts off with Asta, it kind of picks up where it's left off. He's rushing towards Dante, he launches 3 black slashes at him, and Dante tries to activate his gravity magic at Asta, presence of the Demon King, and it doesn't work. And now, this is something that's kind of weird, is that this is a range spell. It's stated that he has, great range. Asta is within the range of the spell, and it's not affecting him, and the black slashes are going right through it. So is he just in base, just completely negging this attack? Because if you look at the panel, he is in the spell, and it's a range spell. It's not like it's a single spell and his black slash is completely negating it, but it's weird. But anyways, Dante shows his speed. He is dodging the black slashes. Not too hard for him, although he does say that he is somewhat impressed with Asta by saying not bad. So base Asta was able to impress Dante, so that kind of just shows, I guess, how strong Asta's gotten, that his base self is able to impress Dante. Now, Dante then activates gravity in a bunch of trees and makes them just fly right towards Asta, and it would have killed him if not for Rouge. Rouge, the Fate Cat, the red thread of fate, saves him. And Dante recognizes that it was a spell that interferes with natural laws, like earlier. Asta then rushes towards Dante, and Dante just shoots right past him. Asta misses the strike, and Dante kicks in the Black Bull's base, and he confronts Vanessa, Gray, and Gauche. Now Asta comes from behind yelling, "Fight me," which he then snaps, and he amplifies Asta's gravity so that he just shoots straight towards the ground. Now Dante says, magic that interferes with natural laws, plus the beauty and your figure, you're a good fit for Dante the Dark Triad. Be my woman. So this is funny that Dante is coming for Vanessa, and he wants her. It's kind of funny, and he's putting his hand out. He's not just taking her, I guess. Maybe he would, though. He's a bad guy. But Ghost is like, what the hell? Is this some kind of joke? And that's when Black Asta disappears from behind, and Dante recognizes this. And then, it's probably because, Asta says, "Oh, so you're the evil boss, huh?" And Dante just flies away. Now, this shows that, again, there's a big gap between Black Asta and Base Asta, because last time, Dante just snapped his fingers and Asta went shooting down. This time, Black Asta's right next to Dante, and he has to flee instead. Now, this leads to another thing. Now, people are saying that Dante didn't use any of his devil mana this entire fight, but he actually did. If you actually look, when he's talking about devils, when he says, "Oh, to think someone who was possessed by devil in the Clover Kingdom too," you can see the black mana, which is devil mana, emanating from his shoulders, which is what we've seen from other characters, from the Dark Disciples, from Zeno, and that means that at this point, Dante was using the devil's mana, and that means that, he just in his base form was not going to be able to take on Black Asta, so he had to use some devil's mana. Now, Asta would then activate Black Divider in an instant, and then he would slash at Dante. And this is an interesting thing here, is that Vanessa is watching this and says, that anti-magic attack homes in on magical power, but he dodged it easily. So this shows that, yeah, Dante, even though he's probably not using too much devil's mana, is decently faster than Black Asta. But that's okay. Dante should be the strongest member of the Dark Triad, and, he hasn't killed Asta immediately. And so we don't really know how this version of Dante with this unknown amount of devil mana compares to Zeno, but it is definitely an interesting one. Now, Dante really isn't that much faster because, well, I guess when it comes to quickness, he's much faster, and travel speed is not much faster because he flew away from the base, and then Asta caught up to him, and right when he striked, that's when Dante dodged. So in terms of quickness, Dante is, seemingly much faster, but in terms of just speed, Asta was able to catch up to him, so that means that their speed really isn't that different in terms of, just short range travel or combat speed, but in quick speed, yeah, Dante's faster. Now the Black Meteorite, he dodges it again, despite Asta catching up, but, Asta can't hit him. Dante is just too quick, but Ghosh catches on, and guys, I remember how many people said that this wouldn't happen, but it happens. Ghosh does Mirror Brigade on Black Asta, and we have, it's a combo spell, Mirror Meteorites, and it's 12 Black Astas rushing straight towards Dante. Now, you Seven Deadly Sins fans who said that this would never happen, that Ghosh would never do this to Black Asta, well, here's the proof. But anyways, guys, he didn't make just 10 clones, he made 12, or technically he made 11, so there's 12 Black Astas in this picture. Now, imagine 12 Black Astas with Black Dividers just running straight for you. I'm wondering how Dante's going to counter this. I feel like he's going to activate his Devil. If he can handle this with just a little bit of Devil's Mana that he was using, then it's definitely going to be weird for terms of power cliffing or whatever, because if it's 12 Black Astas with Black Dividers, after this is post-time skip Asta, and he just completely negs all 12 of them without using the Devil's Mana, or a lot of them with Devil's Mana, it's going to be crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if we just get the Devil reveal next chapter. We get to see Dante's Devil, and then that's how he like either dodges this or like negs this somehow. But I'm just interested to see what's going to happen in the next chapter. This was a good one for sure. I really did enjoy this chapter. It was great to see, Asta, despite his time skip, kind of getting played around with a bit. Now, this leads into my, I guess, talk. Now, I put a tweet that said, the entire Golden Dawn was nearly wiped out by 2 Dark Disciples, yet only 5 Black Bulls are holding their own against Dante, who scales way above those Dark Disciples. Now, people were getting offended, which I don't really care, but 2, they were saying, oh, well, that's just because Vanessa's there. I'm like, guys, Vanessa is a Black Bull, so that's a relevant point. It's just relevant. It's like saying, oh, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Oh, well, that's because they had Tom Brady. He's still a Patriot. It doesn't really matter. Vanessa is a Black Bull. And while, yes, she is the MVP right now, you guys need to stop acting like that the Black Bulls are doing nothing else. You have to remember, in the last chapter, they wouldn't have even known that Dante was there if it weren't for Henry's enhanced mana sensing. And then you have Ghosh's Mirror Brigade, and then you have Asta, who blitzed Dante and caused him to flee away from the group. So there is teamwork. Vanessa is the MVP. Yes, she has saved them a few times, but that doesn't mean that the Black Bulls still aren't doing better. Okay, guys, how about just think of this? Do this thought exercise. Put those 2 Dark Disciples right here and replace Dante. Are these 5 Black Bulls defeating them? Oh, easily. Easily. You could just do Black Meteorite, or Mirror Meteorites, 12 Black Astas. Black Asta at the very least should be comparable to Spirit Dive, and should scale above Spirit of Zephyr. Oh yeah, that alone would defeat the Dark Disciples. Let alone Henry, Vanessa's Fate Manipulation, whatever Gray's gonna do. Yeah, so this just again proves the Black Bulls are way above the Golden Dawn. They only have 5 members. What you have to remember is that they even stated in the last chapter that Henry is low on mana, so he's not gonna be able to do much. There's only 5 Black Bulls there. 1 is Henry, and Asta doesn't have mana, so Henry's only getting magic from 3 people right now. And Ghosh has a decent amount, Gray decent, Vanessa decent. He's not gonna get that much mana because everybody's gone. So this is a very weakened Black Bulls, and yet they're doing better than what the Golden Dawn would have been doing, which I think is absolutely hilarious. It just proves how much better the Black Bulls are than the Golden Dawn. I've been saying this for a long time. People try and use the Stars argument, even though that's just fallacious, because Stars is just achievement-based, not how strong a squad is. So, yeah, the Black Bulls definitely went off. It doesn't matter if Vanessa is the MVP. She's still a Black Bull, and she's not doing everything here. She's not enhancing Asta's movements with her other threads. Ghosh is doing Mirror Brigade. Henry's just weak right now. And Asta was able to get Dante to flee from them when he could have really done damage to all of them. So, that is kind of my thoughts. Yeah, the Black Bulls scale way above. You just replace Dante with the 2 Dark Disciples, and we would be defeated immediately. I mean, I would definitely bet that Asta would do better against the Dark Disciple, like, what is it, Gyarados? He would do better because of his anti-magic Black Divider. If Zephyr is going to cut him, Black Divider is going to cut him. So, honestly, I would think that even 1 Black Asta would defeat him. Imagine 12, they're getting destroyed because that other guy's missed spell, that's going to just get Black Hurricaned. And they couldn't do anything to the Bulls because they have Vanessa. So, yeah, the Black Bulls are just way above the Golden Dawn. Way above every squad. Because, honestly, the Golden Dawn was probably the second strongest before that. But, yeah, so that's just proof the Black Bulls are the toughest squad. I've been saying this for a long time. It should be fairly obvious. And imagine if the whole squad was here, guys. Honestly, Dante is impressive, though. It just depends on how he handles the black, or the mirror meteorites. There's 12 Black Astas with Black Dividers rushing towards him. Honestly, if you just look at that last image, he might not even have Black Divider activated. It might just be the enhanced Black Sword from the Black form. But still, it just depends. If he dodges all this without amping his mana, his Devil Mana, that's just going to be crazy for his speed. If he uses his Devil Mana, that's going to kind of show where he's at, that he is stronger than, way stronger than Asta, but he's just, he's not that much. I would be surprised if he does, if he doesn't use the Devil more, like kind of what Zeno did, and he gets his horns, and that's how he negates it. If he doesn't do that, I'll be surprised. I'm also interested to see if other Black Bulls are going to randomly show up throughout this fight and help. We know that Magna and Zora have been training together. What if Zora can do a spell, or a trap spell that quadruples the enemy's attack and speed, and then brings it back? What if Magna can do traps? Now remember, Zora's father, Zara, had fire magic and he did traps. Zara has ash, he did traps. So that means Magna could be able to do it with training. So imagine Magna's going to have traps, and then Zora just maybe has stronger traps. Traps. And then is Yami and Finral going to show up at some point? It's going to be crazy, because, guys, if Dante completely counters these 12 Black Astas, but Yami does even better, that shows that Yami is completely above Asta's league at this point. And that would mean he'd been doing a lot of training in the last 6 months, but there's really a lot to kind of find out in the next chapter. I hope that we get some more of this fight, and then we get to see the start of Noelle and Laura Pachica versus Monica and some of the heart stuff, but there's going to be a lot of fights going on, yeah. That's pretty much it for the review, I'd say. Great chapter, in my opinion. Not amazing, but great. Probably an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. The art's doing great. I love the fights. I love the Black Bulls working together. Dante is pretty intimidating so far, but it's going to be really intimidating if he does, even if he uses his Devil, if he does anything to counter or negate or evade this attack from 12 Black Astas, it's going to be intimidating. But it's going to be more intimidating if he doesn't amp his power, and he still does it. But I feel like, if you just look at the last panel, he looks shocked. He looks kind of like, oh, what am I going to do here? I think he's going to pull out his Devil. Maybe backup will arrive. He's going to do something. We'll see. But anyways, guys, that's it for the review. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Plus...